All right, welcome everyone. I don't like how everything is off to the side here. I'll try and remember to at least focus that at least more towards the center when it comes to editing. But I figured we'd do a little bit of a different video here at the end of the year. As you can see there with the right there on the analytics, we have broken 1,000, not by a little bit, by a decent amount here. So I think it's safe to say we're not going to fall back and drop under before the year ends. And I guess I don't know. We take a little bit look at the channel. Maybe talk about maybe what my favorite video is, not video are. um, may I ask you guys what some of your favorite videos were from this last year. And well, to be honest, I just in general, I suppose. Um, I'm not great, I guess you could say it, at expressing emotion. And these kind of videos, to me, normally come off as almost like brown nosing. For some of you that don't know, that's more like kiss assing. Even if the person making the video is completely sincere, I don't know why, but these kind of videos always come off to me in that way. So I never really wanted to make one of those kind of videos. You know, it's like, oh my god, I made it here all because of you, blah, right, and it just, I don't know. To me, it just comes across weird at all times. I say, even if the person is completely sincere about it. But I figured I should probably at least acknowledge it, right? Even if I don't really want to make one of those kind of videos, and at the end of the day, it is, well, partly because of you guys, partly because of me, right? Because if I didn't make the content, you wouldn't have subscribed, and if you didn't subscribe, we wouldn't have hit 1,000 and broken that. So at the end of the day, that's just fact. That's just the way it is. So I'll say thank you to you guys for that. We have absolutely smashed what I thought it was going to be for this year. If we go ahead and I jump to the analytics section, you can see here with the subscribers, we ended our first year at around 230. I think it might have been like 232, maybe 236, something like that. So it might not be 100% exact, but we ended around 230. And then this last year alone, we smashed out well over 800. Now, this number, of course, might be off in that because it's YouTube. But when I go into something like this, I expect, I guess you could say it's like my own little personal goal is usually to double. So my goal would have been to go to around 460, maybe 500 by the end of this year. But no, we completely just blew all the way past that and went all the way up to 1,000, which is insane to me. I never thought that was going to happen this year. You know, maybe next year or the year after that, but definitely not this year. But it has, so that's great. Like I said earlier, I'm not that great when it comes to those kind of like emotions, and a lot of these celebratory things always feel a little brown nosy to me. So I don't really have these kind of like plans, but if there's something that you guys want to see for this, as I don't know, maybe like a little celebration thing, for hitting 1,000, you can go ahead and let me know down below. Maybe create some kind of software like we did, I think it was last year, where we made a mod manager. Insanely, come back over here. If we were to look over on the right now, myself, I find it just kind of amazing how pretty much every video is almost 100% likes. Not all of them, of course. You know, some of them do get a couple of dislikes. But I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll down here. Hopefully, I remember to actually move the focus over there to the right. but the majority of these is all 100%. Like, we got an 80% down here at the bottom. And that's only because we only got a total of 10 overall on that one, right? But still, 80% I think is probably the lowest that I've seen when I've come and look at these, which I don't look all that often. So it's possible that something could be higher than I just, or lower, I guess, that I just never saw. But why is YouTube doing the loading thing at the top? There's nothing for it to load. But yeah, that's been a surprise for myself. Let's see. All the videos this year. Which one of these would be my favorite? That would be hard. If I go to rows per page, if we change it to 50, I should be able to see just about every video from this year. Let's see. I'm going to take a quick look through. Maybe something will jump out at me. I think I'm going to go with the transform basis versus origin, just because the sheer amount of people that have commented and saying how helpful that was in explaining the differences to them, or just how helpful the video is in general for them. So I think I'm going to go with that as my favorite video for this year that I've done. Now, something that's confused me at times, and I don't know, of course, how accurate these things are, because it's YouTube analytics, right? But when it tells me the kind of things that you guys are looking for, searching for, sometimes it's just wild to me. I have no idea what they are today, but we can go ahead and take a look. All right, so here's what we're looking at today. Now, this is all under analytics, and I don't know if these are what people are searching and finding the channel, or what, because this has changed from what it used to be. So it's just under as like searches. And this time, yeah, they kind of all make sense for the most part. We do have an optimization video. We do have resources. I'm not really sure what you expect from looking for a game engine. Maybe a review of the engine, which we do not have. Inventory, we've got a couple of those. Tutorial, yeah, it's just about every video. Coding experience, don't know what, again, you're looking for there. Data structures. A little more specific, I suppose. Mobile game, we haven't done anything mobile in quite a while. FPS. I mean, really, that's almost any third-person game, right? Or not third-person, first-person. It's right in the name, first-person, not third. But any 3D game, right? Let's see, a third-person or first-person at the end of the day. Shader tutorial, we do have some of those. Visual scripting is an interesting one, because we haven't had that for a long time. And if you want something like that, you're going to have to, well, someone's going to have to create an add-on for it, like every single function that exists already in the game, or in the game, sorry, in the engine. Mod support, oh boy. Yeah, we have touched on that previously. With the, was it last year? We were talking about mod support, and we created the mod manager that we could use for games. But yeah, sometimes these searches are a little wild and out there. Like I said, I don't know if these are things specifically for that you guys are looking at, because this is under the research tab. But usually when it comes to these video stuff, at least they make sense. Top searches related to GDScript. Well, let's take a look. Making a game in Godot with no experience. Well, people have made those videos. How to code, movement. For movement, there's tons of different ways to do movement, and some of these are the same. Custom signal tutorials. Learn fast. Well, ultimately, it's going to come down to you. When it comes to that, I'm sorry if you're the person searching that, but I mean, there's different ways of learning, but ultimately, how quick you learn is kind of going to come down to you, as well as the technique that you kind of commit to, right? Because everyone learns differently. Myself, I learn the most by doing. But what I've noticed, or at least what I enjoy about this channel is, I don't necessarily know how to do everything that we've gone over on this channel in the past. But if I don't know, that gives me an opportunity to research and learn and try to figure it out and then put it together for a video. So through this, not only do you guys get to learn, but I get to learn things as well. So that allows both of us to learn and expand and get better with code. And then, of course, some people that may sometimes know better can come in, leave a comment or leave a note or something for everyone to take a look at, and we can further our knowledge even more, which is great. Some people have not so great comments where maybe their information works in a general sense, but not in every sense. So it would still be good to know some of these things. And I don't want to call any of them out, of course. Any comment or piece of information specifically. But there has been a few. But overall, I've really been enjoying this channel. I thought I'd run out of ideas, but when I do, I usually find something that's old and outdated from a video from like 6 years ago or something. Maybe something popular in Unity that I have never seen covered in GDScript. And since we have a lot of Unity people that come over, since we have a lot of Unity people that come over, I'll look at it and be like, oh, well, that might be a useful thing to cover. And that's actually where the scriptable objects or the resources came from. You know, I saw this was a popular video from a Unity developer here on YouTube, and I looked around and I didn't really see anything for Godot, which was kind of insane to me, because a lot of videos express how important resources are, but there wasn't really any videos explaining them, what they are, how they can be used. Alright, well, I don't really want to drag this out too long, since I don't really have a plan. I'm just kind of rolling off the top of my head, I guess you could say, with this. Let me know down below, what was your favorite video from this year? And if you want to see some kind of like special 1000 sub video, what is it that you guys want to see with that? Do you want to see a project get made from start to finish, even if it's like an hour long or 2 hours long or whatever it is? Let me know. And if you do want to see that, give me some ideas of some of the things you might want to see. I have been given one idea from somebody already. Not necessarily related to the 1000 sub thing, but something that they're kind of interested in general. But with that, again, thank you. This is that combination effort for hitting that 1000. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the content from the start, and clearly with all these likes and all that still coming in, still enjoying the content to this day. And of course, next year, you know, the first video of the years, we're going to start off this the same, just like we did at the beginning of this year. We're going to be asking you, the standard things. What do you guys want to see on the channel for this year? So we'll get to that in the next one. But with that, take care. Have yourselves a good one. I don't want to go ahead and ramble on too long or anything, but I'm just going to put that out there. Even though those kind of videos do seem a little, again, brown nosy to me, I don't repeating myself there, but I do appreciate the fact that we have hit 1,000, and I do appreciate you all. Alright, take care, have yourselves a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I just want to chime in one more thing here. If you guys are worried, or sorry, not worried, if you guys are being nice and then trying to push for some sort of maybe like monetization, this channel will never actually have monetization, and thus this channel will never have ads put on it. And that actually goes back to an issue previously between me and YouTube. None of that was true. But anyway, if you guys are curious on that story and why this channel would never actually be monetized, go ahead and let me know, and maybe I'll make a video explaining that, why this channel could technically the channel itself could never be monetized.